Hey guys, welcome back to Great Gossip Guys. I'm Austin. I'm here with Daddy Ryder.
Heyo.
Daddy Caleb.
Oh yeah!
And Mommy Johnny. I almost
Mommy
forgot his name. Mommy Johnny.
Yeah, well, that's okay. You almost forgot my name because you also forgot. It's episode 15, guys.
It's episode 15.
Yeah, guys. It's episode 15.
Oh, anyway, all right.
Johnny, if you're my mommy, can I still go upon your teeth?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
It's 2025 now.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's still 2024.
It's no.
Wait, did we post the last video?
It's actually
No.
December
We're
36th.
behind like 2.
That's okay.
No.
We're gay.
Okay.
We like men.
So, 2025, new things.
It started with WTF.
Yeah, again. There's a Chinese pandemic. We'll get more to that later again. Like, they're in the state of emergency.
Again?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
What is it this time? I guess we'll get into it.
Yeah, we'll get into it later.
I haven't even heard about this.
But with that, how was your guys' New Year's? Mine was awful.
Well, you start with yours. Tell us yours first, because we all three had the
Okay,
same
well, mine
experience.
Yeah, we had the same thing.
Mine wasn't so bad because, like, at least initially, but then after a minute I got bored. Like, we went from, like, talking about stuff, and they had, like, a musical on called Mamma Mia.
Mm-hmm.
I realized I don't like musicals. Dog, there's, like, 3 lines of dialogue, and then, like, 20 songs in a row, back to back. Like, I don't appreciate that very much, to be honest. And then, yeah, I was just kind of bored after that, because everybody just kind of started chilling on their phone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So,
and then they put on a Studio Ghibli film, and then I got bored.
What?
Apparently, I don't like Studio Ghibli films, apparently, because they're too slow.
You should have took a
They're supposed to be sad.
of liquor with you.
I don't know. I don't even know what a studio gives.
Isn't that like
I've
the
never
fish?
heard of it.
The fish
My Neighbor Totoro,
Never heard of it.
Ponyo.
No.
The giant cat.
Oh, you're talking about? Oh, it's like those.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not.
I found out I don't like them. They're too slow paced, and they make my brain go like,
No, sure, I agree. Well, at least you got to celebrate New Year's still somehow.
Mm-hmm. And it got better when I came back because you were still here, and that was dope.
Yeah, we weren't gonna be, and then we decided whatever. Let's just stay late.
Thank God.
Yeah. So
Johnny and Devin twerked.
Yeah.
I want to point that out.
They did twerk.
They twerked at the ramen shop.
Yeah. I did.
And then we
What's
saw
your
a
point?
couple.
This isn't out of character.
No, I'm just addressing the audience.
Well, Austin was a little bitch the whole time. He was pinching people's nipples, poking them, pushing them. I had Sarah on my shoulders, and he was pushing me in the back. By the way, I had a sore back for like 2 days after that, and I wanted to murder you. I wanted to find you and strangle the life out of your eyes.
Well, you know where he lives.
Yeah, you know where I live.
I know.
You could have come strangle me. I
could barely walk because my back was because I had a person on my shoulders and some bitch was pushing me.
Yeah. Devin also got very, very, very hammered.
Yeah, Devin got very hammered. Very hammered.
Right away, too. Like, not even, like, slow.
Is that why he was kind of like, tripping in like the video I got sent? Or he was like barely existing?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he was
just kind of staring at the camera.
He was there.
Dude, he was so funny because like there were like people walking by and he was just saying things to them, being like, "Yo, what's up? How you doing?" And then there was a guy in a Lions jacket, and he would ask the guy in the Lions jacket, he's like, "Dude, that's a sick Lions jacket, bro." To be fair, the Lions jacket was pretty sick.
I had to take him to find the bathroom because he didn't know where it was, and then
he was told him piss in the street like Ryder.
Oh yeah,
I'll do this when I'm sober.
Everybody, Ryder, when he gets drunk, decides he wants to whip out his wiener. And
yeah, apparently.
Piss anywhere he wants.
Yeah, including in the middle of the street. It says he would do it sober, even though we've never seen him do it sober.
I don't know. You guys just don't walk out like on your porch and piss.
You were in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, you're in the middle of the woods too, like not even the woods technically, because how open they were, and like you're pointing outwards.
Again, you don't do that in the woods.
Not facing the road.
Okay, I don't have a problem with like the woods.
He was facing the road with his wiener out.
You were in the middle of the road. Pissed. Oh my God.
Yeah, you were in the woods and turned around, so we didn't see your wiener, just to show basically traffic if it went by.
That's pretty drunk antics right there, right?
Yeah, I remember he even put his like hands off to the side as he was pissing like on his hips, like
no hands.
Totally.
No hands.
Yep, totally. Yep.
He's like, guys, watch this. No hands. That's so funny. That's awful.
Yep.
Man, yeah, New Year's was fun though. It was good. We went to the ball drop, saw the ball drop. Lots of people.
We watched the cherry drop actually.
We saw Benoit.
Yeah, Benoit came there.
Yeah.
We didn't even know he was coming.
Yeah. Well, apparently he was texting me, but I was too drunk. to like respond.
And then
to
I was looking at I'm like, wait a minute, that's the same tree we saw. I'm like, wait a minute, Vinny's here.
And I shook the shit out of Vinny because he
Yeah.
didn't tell me that. Well, actually, he did tell me, but I shook him.
Yep.
I shook him down.
Vinny's got a date today.
Hey, for real?
Yeah, Vinny's going on a date. Sarah set him up with one of her clients.
Oh.
Let's go.
Yeah, how do
Vinny.
you think that's gonna go?
Good.
I don't know, apparently they've been talking. They've been talking. It's going well.
Do you think Vinny is going to hit?
No.
Oh.
Not right away, at
Vinny's the
least.
kind of dude that likes to.
Got-
He wants
he's
to
got
wait. He wants to make sure it's.
slow.
Well, he wants to make sure it's right. To be fair, he's never done it before, so
It's gonna be Vinny's special.
So he's still a wee little lad.
yeah. But I mean, respect on it. Respect. He's not gonna become a whore like some people we know. Moment of silence.
Everyone just stares at me.
I got a surprise for him. So I was working on a floor the other day, and a lady gave me these
What are they?
as
Afraid.
a gift.
Is that cookies?
They're straight from China.
You had them in your
Oh.
pocket this whole time?
I just had them in my
Wow,
pocket waiting
so
to tell you
baby, I'm
guys.
hungry and I could use a cookie.
Dude, I don't know if they're gonna be good or trash. She gave me these cookies, and she just said, "Here, yo, take these cookies as like a thank you." And I was like, "All right." They're called Betty's Best Wonton. Oh my gosh, Wonton Crunch Cookies.
Wonton.
So it's like a cream fill?
I don't know.
You know, like wonton?
I don't know. Never had them. They're Chinese, bro.
How do you not make a giant
I'm
noise when
scared.
you put it in your pocket?
I hope these aren't like the fucking moon pies.
I don't think
That's
that's cream in them.
fair.
No, I'm
I don't think we
scared.
got cream in them either. But all right.
Okay, they don't smell bad.
All right, ready? All right, let's go for it.
Why do you only have half a cookie?
The
Get a
other
full
half
one.
is in there.
Get the other half. We're all eating. We're eating the full thing.
We're gonna
Okay,
eat
ready?
the whole thing?
Go.
There's like no flavor to this thing.
I'm good. How much calories?
I don't know. They're from across the world. They don't even have the nutrition facts.
Yeah, there's probably plastic in there.
You know how like if you accidentally get an egg in something and you're like chewing it and then it's like that crunch? That's kind of what this reminds me of in certain parts.
Yeah, it does that eggshell like.
Yeah, I'm not finishing that. That's not good. I'm not a fan. Caleb's over there munching. He must not hate it too much.
Cheetos for breakfast, so.
Okay.
I've eaten worse.
You like the cookie?
No.
You're just eating it for the principle of the thing? Stealing a zero sugar soda from your pack of zero sugar sodas that are unnamed.
Yeah, they don't sponsor us, so they don't get named.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Like you said, it's that eggshell. Like,
It's the crunchy cookies inside.
Yeah.
Inside of the real cookie.
well, it doesn't our cookie inside of it?
That's what all the crunchy pieces are like. I think they're like fortune cookie pieces.
Oh, I don't like that.
There's wontons, like deep fried wontons.
Yeah.
But they're full.
You want the rest of them?
Feed them to Iris.
No.
Why not?
She'll poop everywhere.
I thought that was milk.
I don't
That will
appreciate
upset a
those
dog's
cookies.
stomach. No, me either. I think they're garbage.
They're awful.
Man, what do people over there eat? What do they think of this stuff? They think this is good?
Well, we're fucking Americans,
They eat
and
bats.
we eat literal grease garbage.
Bats. They eat bats.
Yeah,
They do.
They eat bats. Also, Nala got into the butter.
That's awesome.
She ate half a pound of butter.
Yeah, we literally put away everything before we left yesterday because we went to the mall.
How did she not?
She opened up a container of butter.
How did she not shit herself?
We left her outside for a bit.
Oh.
So
She also ate like some of my gummies that I bought.
Weed gummies?
No, Caleb doesn't
Oh.
do weed gummies.
No. But regular gummies. And I came back and I thought they ate them. But then I had to like, Sam looked on the floor and saw them. I'm like, oh, is this them? And they were completely shredded open. I'm like, oh yeah.
No, Caleb asked us too. He was like, "Did you eat our gummies?" And I was like, "Gummies." There's probably like plastic in her poop.
Oh, I'm sure.
Now she's getting.
And then she also had a entire bowl of food, devoured it in like a minute and a half, and then was like begging for more food because we're eating dinner.
Bro.
And she's begging currently. Hello.
She's like, "I smell cookies."
Bro, you're a menace.
She literally, like, you have food.
Yeah,
It's
she didn't even
right there.
finish her food.
Why are you? No, I don't have anything for you. Your food bowl is over there.
She's a menace. It's alright. She's like Iris. Iris is a menace too. It's fine. Dogs are just sometimes menaces, you know?
Alright. Are you excited for the new Pokemon card set?
Yeah, Prismatic Evolutions.
Yes.
They have 9 SSR cards.
What's the SSR card?
Like the extremely rare ones. The Pikachu from the Surging Sparks. That's going for 500. They have 9 different versions of that kind of card that are all the evolutions, including a new version of Moonbreon that's projected to out of the pack be like $700 or $800
Oh my
right off the bat.
Oh yeah, have you gone to the mall recently?
No.
Oh, if you go in the GameStop and the card section, we went yesterday. They like bought out like half the card stock in GameStop. GameStop is now booming because of Pokemon cards.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we're hitting another moment where we did in 2020 where cards aren't going to be able to be found on shelves again.
That's awful.
It's happening though. I have a call from Thomas. So I'm not answering it right now.
What's his name? Where?
Whore.
Oh. That's even better.
Why is his name Where?
Well, I didn't.
Wait, hold up. Let's see if Thomas has any. Thomas, do you have any value to project here? Because I'm on the podcast.
What?
We're on the podcast. We're doing the podcast. What's up?
Are you recording right now?
Yes.
Yep.
Say hi.
Okay.
Say hi.
I have a question for all of you.
What's up?
So I just bought one of those Pokemon mystery power box thingies for $50, right?
Yep.
It's funny you talk about that.
There is 2 Evolving Skies sealed sealed packs in this container.
Yes.
Do I open them or do I sell them?
I mean, the packs only go for like 20, 25 each right now, but I mean, you can make your money back
Evolving Skies are already $25
per pack.
Sword and Shield.
Can Caleb hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Caleb, what's your opinion?
I don't know. Depends on how much the packs sell for.
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up right now to compare. Oh, packs sell for $15 to $25. Yeah, like I said.
Okay, so I should just open them.
Open them.
I'd open them.
Open them.
You have a
live
chance at
on the
pulling.
podcast.
You have a chance at pulling a Moonbreon and selling it immediately for $1,200 out the pack.
It's true. Well, I'm driving right now, Caleb, so I can't open them.
Damn.
Open while driving. Be
Yeah,
responsible.
open them while driving. It's fine. There's no laws against opening up
die.
Pokemon and driving.
Oh, Thomas. Bad news, by the way. You know that Houndoom? Yeah, I went out and bought Pokemon cards and I pulled it.
That's okay. I have other cards that you probably want.
Yeah,
so.
I also pulled that Dusknoir too, which is really funny because
That's dope.
we talked about those and then I pulled both.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but
Okay, I'll let you guys get back to it.
all right, sounds
Say
good.
goodbye to the podcast.
Yeah, so say goodbye to the listeners. Like all
Okay,
5.
bye, 4 people.
All right, peace out. Okay, bitch.
Yeah.
Man!
Although I will say it's kind of ironic. We're talking about Pokemon cards and Thomas calls to talk about Pokemon cards.
Yeah, what are the odds of that?
That was very coincidental.
Yeah, just say it like that was not set up beforehand or anything. He
No.
just called about Pokemon.
That was absolutely off the mic.
I didn't know if Thomas was into Pokemon collecting cards anymore.
Yeah, everybody's just kind of getting back into it, to be honest.
I mean, I never wasn't into it. I just wasn't actively collecting for a while because I didn't like most of the sets. But now the sets are getting good again. Because the base set, Scarlet and Violet set, all the way up to the current one, and up to Surging Sparks, was kind of garbage. And then Surging Sparks started the good sets again.
I just have really bad Pokemon card pulling luck. That's why I don't really do it, because I get trash.
Just be better.
Just buy more. Give them more
Hey,
money.
that's how it works. If you buy more, you're more likely to get better stuff.
You want a guaranteed shot at good cards? You buy a booster box. You're guaranteed one secret rare in every booster box.
I was thinking about buying it, but I didn't buy it when the Pokemon Go set was out.
Yeah?
I was gonna buy it, but I didn't.
A booster box?
I also have been looking for the 151 boxes.
Do you know how much a 151 box goes for now?
How much?
ETB is like $120 now.
Never mind, I'm not getting it.
You can buy a 6-pack of them for $50
Where?
on Amazon.
Yeah. Are you sure it's going to be credible?
No.
Yeah, that's my point. The only I do not buy expensive sets online. Ever.
It's not worth it.
You get screwed. The expensive sets you have to buy in person.
If I buy nice stuff, I'm just gonna buy shoes. Let's be honest.
Or you buy the Pokemon cards, set them away, and use them as an investment into the future. Because
Shoes.
a lot of those cards are worth more than shoes.
$5 whole
I've been on
dollars.
StockX a lot.
Yeah, but shoes don't go up in price like Pokemon cards. Just saying. Sorry, man.
Oh, I know. I just like shoes.
Yeah.
Like I was looking at these. But look at that's how much they're worth.
Yeah.
And I have a bid for them. That's what I don't like about
You're
StockX.
bidding for shoes.
No, I haven't bidded yet, but
I mean, it's fair to bid for shoes and get them cheaper. Can you give me my f***ing vape and stop taking it? Whoever at this table has it, give it to me now, or I will start murdering each one of you one by one.
maybe I want
Stop taking my shit and give me.
You're a nicotine addict. And
Yes.
You need your nicotine.
Yes.
Say pretty please.
Pretty please. Give me my
Pretty
vape.
please.
Pretty please. With
There you
sprinkles
go.
on top. You think I wouldn't notice? You're just like, every single time.
No, I knew
like,
you'd notice. I just
take
seen how
it.
long.
Anyway,
He's a crippling nicotine addict.
Prismatic
everybody.
Evolutions. Yes, I am extremely excited for it. But you know what I'm even more excited for?
No.
Is the black and white set scheduled and slated for June.
Oh yeah, we're getting black and white for the Switch.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm excited.
Switch 2.
Switch 2 is going to have, we're going to get a remake. They're going to announce it in February. I guarantee you. February they announce it, and then the game drops.
In March.
Or April. I think more likely April.
Quarter 1.
I think it's going to be beginning quarter 2 for black and white remakes. I think
I was
the
just
first
saying,
Pokemon game of the year will be quarter 1.
But
First Pokemon, because we are getting a second. Remember, we're getting out
We
A
haven't
and
gotten
Z.
a single trailer or anything for the Switch 2, and it's supposed to be slated for quarter 1.
Mm-hmm. And we also haven't gotten any trailers for AZ. And
Yeah.
it's
About
slated for
ZA.
whatever ZA. I don't care. It's also slated for quarter 1. Neither one has been even talked about.
People are thinking that they're going to be announcing Mario Kart 9.
Oh, it's been leaked for. It's gonna be a launch title.
But, like, I don't know.
It's gonna. There's confirmed.
Why would they start with Mario Kart again? They do it every single console.
Not. Oh, actually, no. They released the deluxe, didn't they? The Mario Kart.
Like, that's the thing I don't
It's still
get.
another Mario Kart.
With the
Dude,
Switch,
how you can't hate on Mario Kart though? It's like literally. Mario
they
Kart.
just got done with the DLCs for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and then they're going to be like, oh, fuck that, Mario Kart 9.
Yeah, but now you can play as.
You know what that makes me think is?
Toad.
You know what that makes me think though?
Probably.
Smash is getting another game sooner than we thought, Caleb. I think that they were, and Austin was right about Smash, and we're not getting a DLC for the old one. They're just going to redo it again, and we're getting a new Smash. I honestly think
That's
so
how
at this
they make
point.
their money.
If they're going to remake Mario Kart, they're going to remake Smash because they're the
Oh
two
my.
biggest sellers on the system.
saying.
Did Smash come out in 2018?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god.
Who hit their dab pen? I want to hit that, please. I smelled it.
I'll go grab. I don't have anywhere to drive. I can't get high right now.
The guy that makes Smash. I forget his name all the time.
Yeah, we might be slated for a new Smash soon.
That's what I'm saying. They're just going to redo it again.
No, the guy that made Smash is not. People say it's not Smash, but he's working on a new game. Like working on a game currently.
Maybe they'll rebrand
In the
Smash.
back.
Maybe we're going to get a rebrand.
I don't think we will.
You think it's just going to continue being
It's
Smash?
gonna have to. That's the name that
So,
gets some money.
what do we think is going to be this time? We had Super Smash Brothers Melee, Super Smash Brothers Brawl. I mean, you have Super Smash
Deluxe.
Brothers 64 from that, and from the Nintendo 64. You go all the way to the new. And then we got Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. What's our next one?
Deluxe.
Ultimate Deluxe.
Ultimate.
If they do Ultimate
Infinite.
Deluxe, I'm going to...
Smash Infinite.
That could be cool. Super Smash Brothers Infinite would be sick.
What Pokemon do you think they're going to be adding for?
Nah, none of them.
Gengar.
No.
Gengar.
Gengar's not getting added. That's a
Please,
Pokemon- no.
please, if you're hearing me, Nintendo, put f***ing Gengar in Smash, please.
Realistically, I don't know if I could see him adding anything like that.
I don't
They
think I
have
could
to
see
add a
them...
Pokemon. They do.
I don't think there's any Pokemon they could unless they had like Cinderace, because it's like kind of a brawler. Blaziken, because it looks like a brawler. You're not, or Machamp, you know, because he's like buff and fighter. I don't know. The only kind of Pokemon you're getting is going to be a fighter. Gengar would be too OP, quite frankly.
And he'd also have a shared move with Mewtwo.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Oh, I don't know. They could do some cool things with Smash though. If they added new mechanics and stuff, they could do some cool stuff with it.
They don't really add new mechanics.
Yeah, but if they did,
We could
and
finally
they
get
could
Waluigi.
Oh, we might get Waluigi. It's possible. I don't think they do it though, just because it's a meme at this point. They never put Waluigi in a Smash game, and it's a meme.
Wait, really?
Also, the creator got death threats over it, and he said that he's not going to add them. Because of
Damn.
that. People are crazy, dude.
Yeah.
So he's at this point he's doing it for clout and stubbornness. He's like, oh, they're gonna threaten to kill me over it. Waluigi, you'll never see the screen.
Yep.
You might get a Dry Bowser skin.
Oh,
They
that'd
don't
be
do skins.
Oh, go Echo Fighter.
No, I'm just lying. They do skins.
I was gonna say,
If you're Stadia Link.
We might get Shadow.
Technically,
Shadow and an Echo Fighter would be cool.
I think Shadow is going to be a given. I think it's happening.
It has to.
It's
Like,
not good for its popularity.
we literally only have one Sonic character, right?
Sonic.
Yeah, it's just Sonic.
Yeah, we might get Tails too. Maybe it's not.
Yeah, it'd probably be Knuckles before Tails.
Tails and Knuckles.
I think you get all three because of Sonic 2 coming out, and Sonic 3 is right around the corner already. They already said Sonic 4 is Sonic 4 is right around the corner, already. They already said it's
We're
like,
getting Amy and,
I don't know if they'd go that fast. I think you'll only get a couple more Sonic characters, and then they're going to add other characters from other
No, I'm
games.
talking about in the movies.
That scared the
Vinny.
shit out of me.
Vinny.
I forgot Vinny was going to make a guest appearance, yeah.
Oh, well, he just did.
I got here late, so we just started, actually, not long
Alright.
ago. Yeah. But, yeah, so, that's cool. What other games do you think we're going to see from Switch 2? Wait, off the bat, I think ZA is getting launched with the system now.
I don't see it.
I do.
I don't. We haven't had a single trailer.
That's what I'm saying, because we haven't had a trailer of either, though. They're aligning them to announce them together. They don't want to announce them separate. They're going to announce it together.
I'm not.
I think
Talking
they need
about
to spend
Switch
as much time as possible on that
Shit
game.
about
I don't want
Switch.
to.
ZA?
Yeah.
Talk
Dude,
about
it's coming
Mario
out
Kart.
Q1.
I like Mario Kart.
I'm not sure if this is true.
Grab a chair somewhere. Where's a chair?
but,
I was about to say that.
there's gonna
You
be
can grab
another
Ryder's
Pokemon
chair.
that's
Go on,
Go
Ryder's
grab Ryder's chair.
Dude, I'm alright.
that's launching.
I'm not gonna
with
stay too
ZA,
long.
Pussy.
like this year.
Sorry.
That's the Black and White remake.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
No, it's
The
not.
whole
Okay,
Black and
no,
White
it's not.
remake, or whatever it is, third installment, whatever, it better do it justice. It better be good.
It won't.
Because Black and
Yeah,
White,
yeah.
The people that made Brian
Yeah, no,
Diamond
that's why I
Shining
can't
Pearl.
say it.
do you think it's going to be
What
made by the same company?
I gotta
Yeah.
leave out.
Do you think they're going to go back to that company after all the hate they got?
Yeah.
And death
Yeah.
threats?
It's a
Where you
Pokemon
going?
company. They do not care.
Well, I do also know,
She said
do
she
you-
want to do something active.
Originally, Gen 10 was supposed to release this year.
Yeah, Vinny.
Gen 10
So I
was,
was like-
alright. So
She was
Gen
like,
10
"Do
was
I
going to
go
be
to
released
Rock
this year
Conference?"
instead of
Like,
ZA. Like ZA was not even
And then
split.
we're gonna
Originally it was Gen
have
10, but when they
We're
released
gonna
Scarlet and Violet,
Firefly,
had all the bugs.
Rush Hour,
They
whatever
received
it's
so
called.
many
yeah,
like
that's-
threats
no.
and so many like hate
Not
email about
concept,
Scarlet and
that's-
Violet. They scrapped it and slated it for next year instead. So Gen 10 is next year.
Jordan.
We were supposed to get it's a whole. They pushed the whole year.
Well, how am I supposed to know
I
that?
think that's better because they need like a bigger gap.
I was,
between the
like,
gens.
I was gonna say Olive Garden, but
Well, Gen 9 came
That's
out.
like the best place to take a chick.
yeah, but
The gap between Gen 8 and Gen 9 was what, 4
Then
years?
she'd like see her coworkers.
No, I've been saying it.
Actually, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sword and Shield came out in what?
Take her out,
2018?
Dude, you think I got
And then Scarlet and Violet came out 2022.
I know
right?
where you work. You got bread like that. You just don't know how to say it.
No, I have like 1,500 saved. I just had the $200.
2019.
Next month,
For what?
or next week.
Sword and Shield.
Yeah, and then alright, and then
$200.
Scarlet and Violet came out 3 years later.
2 days.
2022.
Next week.
So
You getting
3 years technically this would be the year.
Oh,
This should be the release
Dude,
of
that was
2025, 3 years. But because of all the hate, they pushed it
first
a
week
year.
is Christmas
That's
pay.
better.
I heard
We're
some
getting
rumors
New
it's
Year's
possibly
pay.
being pushed 2 years.
Oh,
And we won't see it until
Yeah,
2027.
I heard
It's
we
Gen
might.
10. They need to spend as much time as they can on it.
I agree.
I heard we might get a new 3D Mario game.
Another
Possibly.
one?
Mario Odyssey 2.
Probably.
We just got a 3D Mario game.
Like how many?
That was a
years?
2D.
Like I'm
Mario
saying
Wonders
3D.
I swear, I just saw a 3D Mario game that came out recently. Isn't?
That's Odyssey.
Odyssey?
Maybe.
Oh, you're talking about the 3D worlds with Bowser Fury. That's a remake.
It doesn't matter. Still 3D Mario.
Or-
We don't need
or-
more. We don't. I'm sorry, but the Mario games are getting annoying.
Yeah, but it's still
no, I
Nintendo.
love
isn't it?
them.
No. F you.
I love Mario.
Your opinion doesn't matter. You don't even play video games except
Mario
2K and Mario
Odyssey,
Kart
And Minecraft.
and Minecraft.
Mario Odyssey actually has good movement. And I
And you
like
should-
it a lot.
you should-
Mario Odyssey wasn't bad.
You should play Zelda.
Dude, you guys are giving me too much information.
No, Vinny should play a Zelda game.
No, Vinny should join the gang and play a Pokemon game.
You can play a poker. That'd be
I
easy.
played Sword.
I'll give you a Legends Arceus. I'll let you
Okay.
borrow it to play.
Alright.
Vinny.
Dude, we were at GT. I was at GT Games yesterday, looking at the Pokemon cards and stuff. And there was this dad with his son, and they were looking at Pokemon games, and he was explaining Legends Arceus to his kid. He's like, it's like Breath of the Wild meets Sword and Shield. He's like, it's a good game. You get to explore, you get to create
Why don't you
stuff.
wanna play
He's like,
Tiny
it's sick
Diamond
as
or Pearl?
hell. He's like trying to sell it to his kid. His kid just looks at it and goes,
Shield leaves
Nah.
her mouth slightly
I'm like-
open just so you can do that.
he's not trained.
Gosh.
Dude,
Wait,
To be fair, I personally don't like Arceus.
She looked straight at you.
Dude, what do you mean?
Try-
It's one of the best
try-
Pokemon
I-
games
don't-
ever.
If it was
That's
that's
not what
not
we're wearing,
okay. If
right?
it had the exact same
No.
thing, but it was like an
No,
actual
just get
Pokemon
one.
game, like I'll get the 8-bag,
You need a dress
like the
shirt?
Elite Four, I'd be
No,
down for
I have
it.
a dress shirt.
Okay, I get what you're saying, and I
just
expect.
like-
Here's the
what's
thing: I
the
expect
J?
ZA
What are you
to be
wearing?
what you're thinking of. ZA is going to be what
matches or
you're thinking of.
Okay.
It's going to be Arceus
Not the smell.
with gyms
No.
because they
Not
said
the smell it was.
we're not going back in the past or
Take
in the
those
future
bitches
with
off.
ZA. You know, it's current.
She leaves.
What the
So
fucking
because it's
SpongeBob
current,
fucking smells.
Yeah.
you should have gyms.
That's not it.
Well, this is like
Dude, I
something
can't
else.
believe Devin
Like, oh, you gotta
Smith
collect. You
shit.
got. You
Yeah,
gotta
that
collect
was-
all the Zygarde
Dude.
cells.
Oh yeah, and you almost.
Well, Mega Zygarde's been confirmed.
You gotta collect all the Zygarde cells.
We're
That's
just
how you
talking
beat the
about
game.
New Year's.
Maybe I don't
And
know.
Devin
I don't
and
think
Donnie
so
Torture.
because I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. We have no information. They've released nothing. Like the leakers, Pokemon Company since their last giant leak has become fucking airtight.
that
Like their
for?
leak,
That's
their
because-
leaking
and
has
then-
gotten like to nothing now. Like they
I mean,
really
considering
upped
what
their
was
security.
leaked on the last
Everything,
one,
everything.
Typhlosion
That just looks.
and all that.
That one was mean.
Ow.
Vinny didn't deserve that one.
I'm sorry, Vinny.
That was right.
You knocked the wind out of
Well,
me.
you're acting up, boy. You're showing too much skin.
Right in the. I don't even
That
know
one
what
was
that's
just
called.
mean.
You're showing too much skin. It's gonna be acting up.
Whoa, you're showing shoulder, boy.
Yeah.
You're going to principal's office to get a change.
The way you wear that is actually kind
Yeah,
of
you
pissed me
punched
off
me
right
right
now.
there, Johnny.
Why?
It's also
I
your
don't
solar
know.
plexus.
Just because you wear it in a woman.
Shut up.
Why? Okay.
That'll teach you to mock me. Anyway, yeah. So
When are you getting your haircut?
whenever I decide, I don't know. I was gonna do it this week, and then I got depressed and didn't
Why
want
are
to
you
go.
playing footsies with me? Why are you playing? What the?
I'm back.
Oh yeah, so we're talking about the New Year's thing. I remember how Devin sniffed Vinny's shoe.
Anyway,
Why did Devin sniff his
Oh,
shoe?
he didn't even get a full.
Dude, he
Oh,
like
dude,
it-
he didn't
got
get
like a quarter whip.
Yeah, he didn't get a full sniff, bro. The shoe was like this far from Devin's face, and Devin just went. And he literally threw the shoe and like almost gagged. He like threw the shoe. He's like, oh god.
He's got the fucking Funyuns or whatever the fuck that foot smell is. Like Funyuns?
No, Vinny's just like got otherworldly feet.
Otherworldly feet.
No, he does.
Wash
though.
your feet.
He knows it.
Fucking do. I put
You
deodorant
need
on.
like one of those shoe bombs.
I've told him that he said
Those
he
don't
literally
work.
said it doesn't work on his
Those
shoes.
don't work, dude.
Shoe
I
bomb?
could spray a whole like can of deodorant in my shoe and put a shoe bomb in there. I guarantee you, it's not changing the smell.
Put it in the freezer.
Dude, that's
gonna
Put baking soda in it. Baking soda absorbs.
Yeah,
smell.
if you put it in freezer,
I
it
tried
kills the
that.
germs.
You've tried
I
it?
tried it. It didn't work.
That's why I got
Bro, your foot scent is bad.
Dude, we're just ranting Vinny out.
Yeah, we're just kind of roasting him on the podcast.
That's not roasting. He knows he has smelly feet.
That's telling the whole world, though.
Yeah, but he knows.
Okay, the whole world and the like.
If he's accepted it, then who cares?
Dude, I get depressed.
And Vinny's suicide note, I have smelly feet.
I can't stand my feet anymore.
The smell is too
Oh.
strong.
The smell is overwhelming me. I must end my life.
Dude,
to stop
your
this
basketball
kid.
shoes reek now.
You think his basket? Smell his feet.
I'm not gonna smell.
I mean, I
Vinny's
got
feet.
them in my car if you want to
I'm good.
smell them. They're fresh.
They're fresh.
Fresh kicks, bro.
I
Filled
didn't-
with Vinny's feet
I
sweat.
didn't play for too long.
Vinny, tell him about yourself.
I'm Vinny. I'm a cool guy. I play basketball and I listen to J. Cole. That's about it.
You
And I
listen-
work at a corporation.
Oh, you just doxed yourself.
Yeah, you did actually.
Who cares?
What's your favorite J. Cole song?
Grippy.
It's grippy.
He can recite almost the entire song
No,
front
I
to back.
can't.
Oh, did you talk
Just a
to what's his name?
J. Cole song. Who?
The guy that was gonna bump you.
Oh no, Gary. No, I didn't have time.
What do you mean? You were on a break or you?
I mean, he didn't have time because he was running that fucked ass machine.
Oh, did you
The
tell
fuck that-
Vinny what your coworker did? He texted you.
All right, so you
I
could have
did
Zach's
you.
name. I was like just chilling, and like I got up a little bit earlier and went back to bed. You remember, right?
Yeah, the
Damn, bro, you're up early.
dude.
Whoa!
No, that's the one that ran into me about Iraq. Yeah, he was in Iraq. He's like, dude, I did shrooms, ecstasy. I did everything. And I was in this bomb tower, and these Iraqians were shooting missiles at me. Couldn't get me because it's explosive proof. I was like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, me and Vinny were talking about just like New Year's or whatever. Then he just completely buds in our conversation. Oh yeah, I used to get up all the time. I'm just like.
Yeah, Vinny told me he's some old weird dude.
He's not old. He's like middle aged.
He's balding.
He's
he plays World of Warcraft all the time.
Yeah, he told me that.
Yeah,
drinks wine.
I didn't know he drank wine.
Both his kids are autistic.
Oh, I wonder why.
His girl that with the autistic kid is a stripper, prostitute.
Yeah. I told Johnny about that, and then he almost got in trouble.
Yeah, and apparently his body count's like 40, which
There's no way.
Yeah.
Dude, he had a threesome with a girl that pulled up to his hotel room and was on Whippets. I believe he has a body count of 40.
Probably just some pretty horrendous looking women.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Hey, at least he gets...
40's 40, I guess, dude.
40 is 40.
Vinny, you want to try one of these nasty cookies?
God. Dude,
He's going to try one.
They even look good, dude.
I'm just gonna say this episode has been whack as
Look
hell.
at Johnny's hair.
It's what we need.
Why is your hair like that?
It's a good
Why you
refresh.
emo?
Hey, what the hell?
Why are you a Pokemon?
How did
fan?
this happen?
China.
If I take one bite, do I have to eat the whole thing?
No, you can throw it
all
away.
just one bite.
Caleb is the only one who finished his
A
cookie.
lot of weeks.
Let's see if Vinny likes it. Vinny might
Oh,
like it.
God.
Nope, Vinny's not a fan either. So, unanimous decision, China's trash at making cookies.
They make fortune cookies, which are pretty bad.
I like fortune cookies, actually.
Fortune cookies are good.
You genuinely like the fortune cookie
Dude.
taste?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it, like, subtly crunchy?
Because there's fortune cookie pieces inside.
China.
It's like eggshell, dude. It's consistent. Ugh.
Dude, it wasn't bad till I got crunchy.
Which is brew, Johnny.
Which is weird. I thought it was gonna like a crunchy could be good
Got me
crunchy,
under the
not
spell.
like bad.
You look
crunchy.
like a Pokemon character from the new game, just like
I am. They did an avatar based off me.
Gladion, the guy that's like.
No, I'm actually a new trainer, and my Pokemon are all evolutions, and my last one is my bisexual flag wearing Sylveon.
I thought your Pokemons were gonna be Vaporeon, Gardevoir, Lopunny, and Ditto.
Ditto.
No.
Ditto.
Nope.
You can make Ryder as a.
We need a Ditto.
We need a Ditto.
Why?
We can turn into Ryder.
Oh my god.
I don't know what this means.
Ditto can turn into anything. They want to turn it into Ryder so they can Ryder.
Without actually Ryder.
No, with
No,
they want to
with-
pretend it's Ryder.
Yeah, no, we'll do it in front of Ryder.
Without actually Ryder, though.
Yeah, but they want to fuck Ryder. But Ryder won't let them, so if they make a copy.
I'd do it.
We can
Oh.
We can make a whole bunch of Dittos, turn into Ryder, and sell Ryders.
Yeah, but how expensive is it going to be for you to find those Dittos in the first place? Genetically mutate something into a Ditto so it can
Isn't a
actually...
Ditto like a failed Mew?
Yeah, a
Yeah.
failed Mew experiment. It's a failed Mewtwo.
A failed Mewtwo?
Yeah, because it's
Oh,
I
it's,
thought Mewtwo was supposed to be
didn't
Mew.
Mewtwo is a failed experiment too, technically. I mean,
They're-
he's strong as hell, but
experiments?
they're yes. Team Rocket created Dittos on accident because they're trying to make Mewtwo, and they failed, and that's how Ditto came about because they took Mew's DNA to make Mewtwo.
And then Mewtwo's like, oh my god, Dad, don't touch me. And then
Giovanni's plan was to make a Pokemon stronger than Mew, strong enough to take over the world and control it. Mewtwo was so strong that he was technically a failed experiment because Giovanni did not get to keep control
One thing
of
that
his
doesn't make
experiment.
sense, and it's kind of a plot hole in Pokemon, is Mega Evolution. Like, Mewtwo shouldn't have a Mega Evolution if Mew doesn't.
Why?
Because Mewtwo is like an origin, not Mewtwo. I mean, isn't Mega Evolution like an origin form, kinda?
No.
And that's their, like...
No. It's just a form beyond.
Wait, no, you need to find the stone for it, right?
Yeah, the stone...
So how is there a Mewtwo Knight?
Yeah, how's
I mean,
there-
theoretically, you could
How's there two
actually.
Mewtwo Knights?
Theoretically, you could actually take that and just say that Team Rocket made the Mega stones in the process of trying to make Mewtwo even stronger. When they learned about Mega Evolution, they decided to try and make stones of their own that worked on Mewtwo, and they successfully did it. I mean, technically, you could use that argument. Because Porygon is also a science experiment, Porygon 2 and Porygon Z as well. And they had to make the discs to evolve them.
And then Porygon Z is just corrupt.
Oh yeah, and Type Null and stuff.
Yep, Silvally. Yep, the
Type Null is actually
Arceus.
pretty dope.
The Arceus killer.
Arceus clone.
No, it was made to destroy Arceus. The whole point of Silvally is that he can do the same thing Arceus can do. He can wear all the plates. And so he was designed to specifically...
What if we get Mega? What if we get Mega Silvally?
That'd be pretty sick, actually. I'd be fine with that. I would like to see... we've already talked about this, but the legendaries I want to see get new forms. Ho-Oh and Lugia. Ho-Oh and Lugia are up for new fucking forms.
Yeah.
They have not been touched by any forms at all. Not a Gigantamax, not a fucking, what is the new thing?
Crystallization?
Terratype?
Terratype?
Well, no, the one before that.
Actually, they can have a Terratype.
Why is my brain...
Gigantamax.
Oh no, they didn't get primals. They didn't get the what I was thinking of was the future past form, paradox form. They didn't get a paradox form. They didn't get a mega. They didn't get nothing.
You might hit Johnny, but it's okay.
No, no.
Through all the gimmicks, Lugia and Ho-Oh were missed.
It kind of,
I'm
well,
not strong enough.
wouldn't it make sense
Dude, that's like
that
90 pounds.
Dude, I'm not.
I don't even know. The paradox forms for legendaries do not make sense. There shouldn't be a past Suicune.
If it was, it should just be Suicune.
Yeah.
Because the way they pretty much just went through and they like said everything we've said prior about all these legendaries. Yeah, that.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I thought the three dogs were Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon, and they got in a fire, and then they...
Well, first of all, they're not the three dogs. They're the three beasts. They're actually sketched after cats. Jaguar, leopard, and I can't remember the third one. Oh, lion. So, they're actually cats, first of all. They're the wild beasts. Shut up. Number two, there's never confirmation.
The movie of Entei.
He's what did
How the dad turned into an Entei?
Yeah.
The dad didn't turn into an Entei.
No, Entei like
turned into his dad?
No.
No, the unknowns were fucking with everything, bro.
The Entei just decided to be a father.
Yes.
It may not be her father, but it's the father who stepped up.
Yeah, and the unknown were also fucking with everything if you don't remember. But all right, so yeah, no, but also the Earth. What you're talking about, Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon getting burned in the tower is actually there's never been like clarity on that. It was kind of suggested, but yeah, the three dogs were actually made by being burned in the Sacred Tower or in the burned tower. So now that they have paradox forms, that never happened, or are the paradox forms what died in the fire?
They were ugly looking.
Dude,
it's
why did they make
possible,
them look that bad? All of them look really bad, especially Raikou. Raikou looks horrible.
No, I think the future ones are worse in my opinion. The future ones are all just robots.
Yeah.
It's like
Hydreigon, really?
No, all of them, not just Hydreigon. Valcorona, Iron Moth is awful. Iron Jugular.
Donphan's trash. Hariyama.
Iron Hands.
Iron Hands isn't bad.
I hate it. It's stupid. It's just floating hand, giant gloves next to a robot that looks like a butt plug.
That's pretty badass.
Butt plug with hands?
Yeah. Well, fun.
He can hold you down while he shoves it in.
Yeah.
He's the rapey Pokemon.
Yeah. That was Drifloon.
Or Hypno.
That's Hypno. Drifloon takes children into the sky and just drops them.
He kills them. Typhlosion just takes women from villages after they get lost in the mountains. And
Why is that a thing?
Ask whoever created the story on Typhlosion, bro. Typhlosion has been outed as a rapist.
Dude, that's
all of them.
That's questionable.
Isn't it Typhlosion?
And
isn't there one more?
That's
that's
very questionable. Like, it's supposed to be for children.
Yeah, well, someone decided to write a backstory on them and was like, "Hey, let's make it really fucked up." And they did.
Okay.
Damn, Vinny. You can rep that out, but you can't bench anything more than 145?
I can bench 180.
Since when?
A while?
Maybe not right now, but...
Oh, I thought your max was 140. I'm impressed, Vinny. Okay,
180 is his max, last we checked.
Nice.
I'm ripped. Dude, I can't do legs anymore. You know why? Because I got pants yesterday. I got 2 pairs of pants.
Oh, no.
These ones and the ones I wore yesterday. Dude, my ass does not fit into them. They're too fucking tight. And I can't get anything bigger than a small, because if I get anything bigger than a small, I'm gonna have to roll them up.
Belt?
No, they'll be like, they'll like wrinkle because they're long.
So?
Oh no, dude, you're gonna have wrinkles in your pants. Everybody's gonna clown on you, man.
No, no, dude, you don't understand.
Yeah, apparently not.
I mean, I do understand because I have to buy large pants usually because mediums are too high on my ankle, but large, the waist is way too big on me. And so I have to deal with the waist being too big. So actually, I deal with it. You can deal with your legs being long.
But I'm talking about the length of them.
Yeah, my problem is they're too short if I buy the proper size.
Yeah, mine's too long if I buy a size bigger. These are perfect, except for the fact that it's hugging my ass.
I have to wear smalls because I don't know, I'm small.
I should wear mediums, but anytime I buy medium pants, they're always for short people like you guys.
Dude, no, mediums, they make them too fucking baggy. Like, I can reach the length of them, like my legs fit the length, but they make them like fucking, like a fat person. And I get I'm a skinnier dude, but like, come on.
No, I see what you're saying, but like, for instance, these pants are larges and they do not fit me at all.
What happened to your sock?
It's inside out.
Oh.
I was throwing a pair of socks, bro. I was like, I gotta go. I woke up late.
Yeah, you weren't even up when I left.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep last night. I didn't fall asleep till like 6 a.m.
Shows off a person.
Johnny, you're not wearing a weird ass outfit.
No, I was too tired this morning.
You should have picked something out, bro.
No.
Vinny's
I'm wearing my jacket,
pants.
alright? It's good enough.
I do this at work all the time.
That's normal.
That's normal.
That's normal behavior
People
from
stare
you.
at me. And
Fuck
make your-
you.
probably
Fuck you.
and
That's probably why Brandon stares at your ass. But don't worry, he
Well-
won't be staring at your ass anymore.
Oh,
because
you
he'll
were
be
gonna
staring
talk
at
about
probably mine,
China.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
Yeah, we trained.
But I'm
I
getting
wanted to
efficient.
hear about this. I'm actually intrigued.
So Vinny's
there
like,
is
yeah,
a
I
new
won.
epidemic happening in China that actually caused a state of emergency.
Again.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah,
Oh,
listen.
there's a
Just
new
tell me.
virus from China that's caused a state of emergency in China.
And what's this one called?
Every presidential
I think,
election.
hang on. It is...
Yes, sir.
HMPV.
What's it do?
Sounds like a gun.
It's essentially a pneumonia virus that has like the same infection rate as COVID. And it essentially does the exact same thing.
Except
It's a different
pneumonia?
virus. It's a different virus.
And it's pneumonia based?
Yeah.
That's
We
way, gonna be
can't
way
fucking
more.
smoke.
That's gonna be way more lethal.
Yeah, and it only mainly affects women, or like children and elderly, like COVID.
No, it affects smokers too.
So,
Or yeah, those with weakened immune systems. So if you're healthy, you're fine. But anybody else?
boy.
Dude, I was fine during COVID. I'll be fine during
say
this.
bye to that, buddy boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to leave it.
And you could just take edibles.
I don't like edibles.
We'll get used to it.
Yeah.
Wait, so is this like
Either that-
expected to
either
like
that
hit
or
U.S.
injected
shores?
in your fucking blood.
They don't know yet. China's like in lockdown right now, so we don't know if they managed to
I
cut
probably
off
just don't like
everything
it because the time was
before
500 milligrams.
people left, or if it's gonna spread like COVID.
What's the current
Rob
count?
told me
Do we
he
know?
tried like 50
I am
milligrams
not
and he was
too
couch
sure.
locked and he
Apparently,
started throwing.
like all their hospitals are packed.
Try
though.
500.
How long has this
500,
been going on for?
No.
A few days, or like about a week, maybe.
Oh, it's that new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bet.
Maybe they caught it in time this time.
Hopefully,
Doubt it.
doubt it.
Science experiment?
Science experiment.
Another one?
Yep. Fauci, what are you doing, dude?
Fauci?
Fauci?
God damn it.
Dude, nah, I'm gonna be real. I think most of our illnesses that are around in the world were spread by government.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's what the COVID was. That was found
yeah, it
out.
was a failed experiment in a lab that got loose, and then
Do you
now
know
so
our
is
government
this.
is weaponizing dust?
That's technically against the law. That's war crime.
Too late. Doesn't
But-
matter.
It's just like apparently the U.S. has like diseases and stuff they've mutated, like the plague, and they have a version of the plague like in a lab somewhere.
Yeah,
that's like
they're trying to downplay this virus, even though it's like
Yeah.
insane,
Okay.
by saying like, "Oh, this happens every winter."
no, this
No.
doesn't happen every winter. Why is China always the place that like gets absolutely nuked with disease?
Because look how many people they have.
I don't know if what we
How
should
many
get into it on
factories
the
and everything?
podcast, but look at China.
Yeah, I know it's a biohazard of a
Yeah.
country.
It's terrible. I'm gonna
Every
kill him.
time, every episode, he has to do it at least once.
Why?
It's
Exactly!
Edit it.
Why?
And it's more work on him.
Just why though?
He thinks
Yeah.
it's funny.
I find it amusing.
every episode
Just,
without
Like-
fail.
just why?
One of these times, we're just gonna like edit you completely out of the episode, Austin.
Yep.
Anytime you hear his voice,
Or
just edit
it's like
that piece
gone.
out.
Or just make the whole episode of him.
No! Can't do that. Can't do that.
myself.
Actually, you know what? We should just Austin.
Just don't edit it next time.
Yeah, like
listen,
none of us
can
saying it.
None of us can do it.
Like
He just said it.
we
On air.
himself.
Dude, I'll get Sephora after you. She
Sephora-
probably doesn't care.
Sephora is like really quiet. I try to be nice and like say stuff to her, and she's like,
Sure, her English is kind of broken, so that's probably why.
"Oh, that makes more sense."
She's from Europe,
Oh.
or so I've been told.
She's hot.
We're so
Is she Vinny?
told.
She's alright.
Is she
kinda
old
racist.
or
No,
young?
Pretty. She's pretty old.
She's
Not
like
pretty
30.
old. She's like, probably mid-30s. Dude, you know I like black women.
Is she attractive to you?
Not really.
Then she's not that attractive.
She's got big boobs. That's about it.
Oh, say no more. Got a big butt too, huh?
It's alright.
It's alright.
Austin, she's hot. AKA, she got big titties.
She does have it.
That's all Austin needs. He does not give a crap about any other appearance. He literally.
That is not true!
It is. You literally look at them and you just go, she's pretty hot. And we'll all look at a girl and be like, what do you mean? She's not hot. You're like, she got big titties. We're like, okay, Austin.
Yeah, that's all it takes for Austin.
I know.
Like, they got big titties. That's fine.
They're hot now.
Yep.
I like golf chicks. There's a golf chick that didn't have that big of boobs at the mall yesterday, and I thought she was really hot.
Going to shoot a shot with the lady behind the counter.
That's her. She literally gets hit on all day.
Do it.
And you could be the one that hits.
So I gotta shoot my shot like I'm Devin Booker. Just be Vinny. Just be.
I was always too short with a guy. This is GameStop.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. There's actually a cute chick at FYE that was also golf, and she was.
FYE's full of goth chicks.
I know.
You want to be a goth chick? Go to FYE, Hot Topic.
Why do you think I'm always there? Well,
It makes sense.
Yeah, but you make you shoot no shots. No shots
you
are
just-
made.
There's there to
and
be
you
a
kinda-
stalker in
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, you just
stare
kinda
at
act
them
like
and
a
act
fucking
weird.
weirdo,
there's actually
bro.
one time that's kind of funny. There's a chick that we made eye contact. We both looked at each other and smiled, and I still pussed out.
Yeah, are you sure she was smiling like, oh, I want you, or like, oh, I just gotta be nice.
Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah, and maybe she was like, dude, this guy's been lurking me through the whole
Maybe
story.
that's an awkward smile, and you're like, oh, she definitely. wants
like when you can like know you're getting looked at, and like you like look over, and you know like where you feel like you're being watched.
Yeah, I think that's what she noticed.
Whatever.
But I don't know. I pushed out. She had a lot of gaming tattoos too. And I was like,
You
that's
should have just walked up to her and been like, so, the weather.
So how short is too short in a guy?
No, but there's the chick at FYE, like after the transaction or whatever, like she was like at the little corner, she was like looking at me, and I was like looking at her, and I just like made a smile, and I like walked away fastly. I was like scared, like my instinct told me to run. It, like she looked like she wanted me to come up and say something to her, and then I was like, because like she was talking to me and Kelly when we were like, the other guy was doing the sale, and she was.
Spot.
One more! What is going on?
I don't know. There's just like
Good job.
Sorry, had to get a quick dumbbell workout, you know.
All right, you were saying, Austin?
and I don't know. I just ran away. it's just like okay, I'm out of here.
All right, back to the dumbbell. Let's get-
Yeah, you need to do your second set.
yeah, because he's a wuss. You can't even talk to a girl.
I talk to women just like when they talk to me first.
That's not good.
What is a woman gonna talk to you? Austin?
Women want to be pursued.
I know. I pursue them sometimes.
Okay, not all
Yeah,
women want to be pursued.
okay, we don't mean like on the street in the middle of the night, okay, Austin?
What am I, Big Dick Randy? This Halloween. Yeah, I'm not.
It's not Halloween though.
Yeah, it's New Year's.
Yeah.
It's not New Year's. It's
It's my dad's birthday.
It's still around New
Your
Year's.
dad's birthday.
No, it was 4 days ago.
Oh, you should have told me, and then you should have called him, and I should have talked to your dad.
He was pretty drunk.
That's yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Austin was pretty drunk.
Austin passed out and then fell on the floor.
Did he really?
Ryder took a
Yeah.
picture of me, and my pants were a little bit down, so you could see my underwear ass. And
My underwear ass.
That's something I've never heard before.
yeah, and then I was just passed out with my ass out.
We will send a picture of Austin's ass to anybody who wants
It'll be
it.
the
Passed
image
out
for
with my
this
ass out.
Passed out with
episode.
my ass out.
It'll be the image for this
I
episode.
don't remember going to bed, but I woke up in bed, so.
You literally, I watched you
I
walk
told
to your room.
I told you he was.
Well, I don't remember that part.
Yeah, you were struggling with the water.
The water.
Yeah, you were trying to grab a bottle of water.
You couldn't get a bottle of water.
Couldn't get a water bottle.
What?
Couldn't get a water bottle.
Okay, Harry Potter.
Hang on.
Was that your attempt at a British accent?
Do it. Keep attempting a British accent.
You know who else does a
That is- No. That's not even
British.
close.
Muscle Man's British.
No, it's not.
Pops is British.
I don't think Pops is British either.
Are you on drugs?
Is
might-
he stupid?
Yeah.
You might be dumb.
Do you not
What is
remember?
Muscle Man then?
Do you remember?
Not
not remember
American.
American dummy.
Born American, dude.
Yeah.
Straight out of a
Can you
fucking
not?
muscle
Can you
car.
not tell what people's like ethnic background is without like asking? Pops is obviously English. He literally, the British taxi. He was afraid of the British taxi.
Dude, f***ing lollipops, dude.
Yeah, he's a candy man.
And he also talks this Jolly Good Show, Jolly Good Show.
The dude's laugh.
Huh?
Dude's laugh.
I don't even remember his laugh.
Yes, you
Ryder.
do. You do, and you just don't.
Oh yeah. Oh wait.
I feel like something. Yeah.
Jolly Good Show. Good show.
Chaps.
Jolly Good Show.
Chaps.
Yeah, he does say chaps.
And he also says it in a British accent. Come here, chaps.
Is that racist though?
What?
They're white.
That's because they're white.
Being British is not a race.
Most British people are
How is
white.
that not?
It's an accent.
No, that's
A different language.
You can't. You can. Wait. So
I
you're
know.
saying you can't be racist towards white people?
you can.
That's not what we're saying.
but we're talking
British
about-
people are not real.
British itself is not a race.
It's the ethnicity or whatever. You fucking
Michigan is bigger than the United
No.
Kingdoms.
Yeah.
We're a hand.
How has this
We're a
conversation?
man.
How has
We
this
are a
conversation come to this?
That's right, buddy.
This is
Oh,
how
man.
our conversations always devolve like this.
I think they evolve.
We started at Pops, and now we're talking about being a hand.
We're
Mitten.
yeah, we're a
If you were to be a finger, which one do you want to be?
The middle one.
The middle finger.
Vinny's the thumb.
Why is he the thumb?
I don't know.
Technically, the thumb is the most useful finger.
Yeah, why are you hating on Vinny? Huh? Why are you hating on Vinny?
Dude, a thumb just being a
Ryder's a pinky.
dude.
Yeah.
The most useless of the fingers.
Being a thumb, like, dude, you just seem like you're fucking dumb. It's like, that's what I think of when I think of a thumb. Like, oh, you look like a fucking thumb.
It's the muscle head.
I never said you looked like it. Just said you are a thumb.
But if I,
Is
if
that
I
like the
am
same
it,
thing, though?
yeah, if I am it, I look like it.
Wait, so Vinny's the thumb. Ryder's the pinky. Johnny's the middle finger. What is me and Caleb? Who's
I
the
wanna
pointer
be
and
a
who's the ring finger?
He's
Caleb's
the pointer.
pointer.
You're the ring finger.
So, but okay. So I'm the marriage finger.
Sure.
Ryder married me.
No.
I tried.
Actually, you know,
Hey,
I was telling Ryder
hey, you know
he
what?
finally gave you
Shut
that
the
diamond
fuck
ring the
up.
other day.
Dude, I'm just
Shut the
saying.
fuck
I'm
up.
just saying. Caleb and I don't have to go in the brown trail, but Ryder. I'm sorry, man.
Hey, I don't have to be in there. Me and Vinny are safe.
Yeah, I'm safe.
You guys are just getting splashback.
That we're
Oh, you're getting shit splashback too, though. See, Caleb and I, we're clean.
Wait.
We're just in and out.
Why is it not clean in the first place? Why? Whoa.
I don't know what to tell you here. I don't know what you expect. You think they're gonna? If you're putting your penis or fingers into a butthole, you think that you're gonna get?
Why are you not
no,
doing it in the first place?
No, listen.
Like the butthole is like.
No, listen.
half your
Listen.
ass.
It doesn't matter. If
doesn't
she,
matter.
No, listen. If she showered and cleaned that thing out, she cleaned her butthole and everything.
What is happening?
You still go up into the colon, and guess what? There's still poopy particles up in there. She can't get
Why are you
out.
up there?
If you're putting your in her butt or your fingers
Why?
in her
Why?
butt. That was the whole topic. You said, why isn't it clean? If I'm putting a pinky in a butthole, you're gonna.
But why are you doing it though?
No, Ryder's doing it. He's the pinky. Ask him.
Yeah, Ryder, why are you up there?
Caleb and I are where we belong. You two are just cucks watching. That's how this has devolved. We're getting the action. Ryder's stuck in the shitter, and you two are just cucks watching.
Hey, at least we're not
What the
Ryder.
fuck is happening?
Caleb, this is why we're in charge here.
What the fuck?
I want to take it somewhere else, but I'm not going to. It's already devolved. No, I
devolve it
can't.
more. Go further.
John's gonna have to clean his ass when
What?
when Sarah pegs him.
Shut!
Hey, dude,
No, he's gonna leave it dirty.
4.5 more years, Johnny.
Not happy.
Johnny, does that happen like right after you get married? Like,
No.
is that gonna be happening?
That's what happens on the honeymoon. That's the honeymoon.
What if we get married before 5 years?
That
That won't happen.
Matters, dude.
Vinny,
No,
you're
I
easy.
said 5
Yeah,
years.
Not Vinny. John, you're easy. Let's be honest.
I said 5
You're
years.
easy.
I said 5
You're
years.
easy.
I said 5 years.
Okay, so if you got married to Sarah and she's like, "Oh, Johnny, can I please peg you?"
No.
Babe, please let me do it.
What if she started crying? What if she started crying because you wouldn't let
What
her
if she-
peg
I'm
you?
walking away from
Johnny, it's
the
your
walking.
honeymoon.
Johnny, what
Johnny,
if
it's
she
your
had a mental
honeymoon.
breakdown?
Happy wife means happy life.
No. It's actually a happy spouse is a happy house. Thank you, because both parties matter. Fuck you.
No.
Johnny, does
She doesn't
Sarah
get
want
married, not
Peggy?
anymore.
I am not talking about this anymore.
Dude, can you, if it happens...
Can we elaborate more?
No, if it happens, can you please get a young Moss?
Yo, can I be
I
black?
still think
I was gonna say, it's gonna be black and
I still think you should get a mold of your own.
Yeah, let's hear fuck you if you're on.
It's too far, man.
Yeah, okay, that's where I draw the line, actually.
My own dick and
Wait, you can actually fuck yourself. You can fuck yourself.
No! Listen.
You can know.
My is above average. I'm taking an above average. You already
Like, everybody else says that you. So it's like just
You
fair
can
game.
finally understand how it feels, though.
I don't want to know.
Johnny, I respect your decision.
Thank you.
Wait, so what, you're gonna start out? You're gonna start with like a tiny one and then it'll go up.
Yeah, you're gonna like full throttle that shit immediately.
It's gonna have
Johnny,
different
no
patterns.
what's your starting size?
Yeah, John.
Dude, come on, you gotta
Be a man.
You gotta
Then you do it.
Then you never
I
said
was
It's
it.
gonna be
Wait,
starting.
on your
It's
date
gonna
today,
8 inches.
First thing you ask. First thing you say.
No, I'm not doing anything.
No, first thing you say is, we're going to Spencer's. And when she says why, you're going to walk in there, you're going to confidently grab a fucking off the shelf, you're putting it on that counter, you're paying for it, you're going to put it into her chest and go, car now.
Hey, yo.
That is how I catch a restraining order.
Yeah, that's how Vinny f***ed up his first date.
No,
That's how I
no, bro,
catch it.
well, how wild would it be if she's into it and she just goes, bet, drops her pants, puts it on, his
Dude, I don't
boy.
have tints on, I don't have tints on my window, dude.
Not in the car.
It's on your window.
She said in the car now.
So, full bullet.
Dude, I don't have tints on my window, John.
He's saying if he had tints on his window, he'd do it.
I'm saying it would make it better.
I can make this work.
You're saying you'd do
I
it
just
without the
thought of
tints,
something.
but
All I'm hearing
Did
is
have you
Vinny's
heard
down.
about this? There's a soap company
After 5 years, dude.
that can take an image of your ass and make a
Are you
like
finding out
soap
some
dispenser
news?
of your
Yeah, I'm
asshole.
nervous.
What the?
Vinny's nervous.
What
Is
do
she
you want?
pretty, Vinny?
Maybe.
Is she pretty?
I feel like Vinny's gonna say.
Austin would think she's unattractive
Why?
because she's got small tits.
I never said she needs big tits.
Vinny's
Alright,
unattractive.
also-
So she needs a. She
You know I
already needs-
fucked a chick with
Johnny-
A cups.
So she
right?
already needs a
Austin.
boob job, hon.
She has B cups, but is a 9. Or actually, no, I f***ed up. No, okay. So she got B cups is like a 9, or
She's got G cups, but she's a 6.
yeah, she's a 6.
But she's got giant titties, like perfect size for you. Whatever your perfect size.
Which one's golf?
They're both golf. They're both golf.
Small
That's
titties.
a 9.
You're taking the 9 over the big titties?
Yeah. I'm not that.
All right, but what if she's a 7, not a 6?
7 with B cups, or a 7 with B cups, or a 6 with D cups.
Yeah, does that?
I don't know what. any
Wait,
of
a
this
7 with
happens.
B cups and a 6 with D cups?
Mm-hmm.
Then obviously the 6 with D cups.
You're still shallow. That still proves the point. You're still shallow. You're taking her looks a little bit uglier because she's got bigger tits.
How
You're
big-
the one that wants to take it up the butt,
Alright.
buddy. Okay, how you
Also,
trying to get off of that subject?
How big are D cups?
Oh, you. They're about like. Yeah, audience, you can see what I'm doing.
What if they're like G cups but they're fake?
Fake? Giant fake titties are scary.
I don't like fake titties at all.
Yeah, fake titties are like. It's really hard to tell nowadays because.
Vinny, what's your type of woman?
I don't know.
The one with the penis.
Austin's.
You don't like god women's?
That's
No.
like a D cup.
Show Austin.
That's D cup.
That's about a D cup, yeah.
That's about a teacup.
Are you guys looking at titties?
We're looking at.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh,
D cup.
I thought you were just you pull up a picture of like actual titties on your phone. Like, yep, that's about right.
Fake boobs.
What?
Wearable fake boobs.
What the hell?
Why?
There's a guy in our school when I was growing up that had the put on titties. And he was carrying around school.
Like
Why?
Steve-O? Johnny, I would clear
got
that
love
off
the
your
boobs.
search history.
Why?
So Sarah's
So
not
Sarah
like.
can see it.
I don't care, Sarah.
Does Sarah
I'll
go
just-
through your search
I'll-
history though?
No, she doesn't. And also, you know, she did. I'd just be like, yeah, sorry, I was showing Vinny what D cups looked like because he didn't know.
I guess that's fair.
Just flashes this, like pulls up a shirt. This is what D cups look like.
I know what D looks like. I also know what G cups look like.
I suppose to ask
What's
you,
the
Johnny,
biggest and
what
what's the
did-
smallest?
Technically, the biggest is like triple Z.
No, that you've been with. Biggest and smallest.
That I've actually been with.
Slept with.
Oh, biggest is D. I think it was double D. Yeah, double D. Smallest was
Double D's nuts.
B.
You've never flat.
Never.
Interesting.
Johnny, that's kind of shallow, bro.
That's
Never had it.
yeah,
I never was gifted the opportunity.
Kind of shallow, Johnny, if you ask me.
I never.
Yeah, I'm part of ATM. John.
Listen, I never
Okay.
I'm not like Austin, who goes around searching for bitches to fuck. I was minding my damn business, and bitch approached me to fuck me because I'm attractive. Oh.
Wow, Johnny.
I'm just kidding.
okay.
I'm just kidding.
I can't say anything because that's never happened to me.
I was just joking. No. But it's because, you know why they come up to me? Because I'm nice.
I have women. Wow, it's crazy. It's like the first two chicks that literally came up to me. Both of them crazy. Wow.
That's probably why they approached
They
you.
were crazy.
Yeah.
That's probably why they approached
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they weren't attractive.
Austin,
You
I
fucking
want to know,
asshole.
you literally approached the red flags.
You like red flags. Red flags from Austin or green flags? Green flags are red.
If they're crazy,
Bro, you crazy,
that means
bro?
they're crazy and good too.
No, it means they're gonna ruin your life.
Dude, imagine they like blow up your car or something. Then what do you do?
Poor Berta.
Dog, some of these chicks be crazy. Like, there's chicks that pour, like, cement down, gas tanks.
Oh yeah, that one chick that was one that's wanted me to go 6 miles. No, not 6 miles.
6
hours?
6 hours.
6 hours.
Same difference.
She says that her last ex-boyfriend, she made like 3 accounts, stalked his profile, and then
Dog?
went to be him. No, faked being him, and
What?
was texting a whole bunch of random people.
Why?
What?
She's crazy.
Dog,
dude.
you dodged
Did you
the literal
cut it off,
nuke.
right? You
Yeah,
got
I
it anymore?
understand.
And yet, you
And
still
you
told her,
wanted
yeah,
me to
I'm on
go.
my way.
Hey, you're gonna have a different chick. I don't know what she was capable of.
Okay, dude, but like guilty by association, man.
I didn't go through with it.
You thought
Yeah,
about
dude, we
it.
had to convince you. I had to get Johnny's ass on you.
Yeah, you snitched on me.
Yeah, well, to be
Yeah,
fair,
for
it was
the
a good
greater
thing he
good.
did.
For the
You
greater
were
good.
gonna die, Austin.
Because I didn't know what to do.
Even though
Vinny was over here his pants like, I don't want to go to the MP.
Vinny doesn't have any free will. He needs other people to say it for
No,
him.
he has free will. That's why he came to me.
Yeah, but why didn't you just
Austin
say
would have
no?
definitely been dead.
I mean,
You
I
would've
tried
got murdered.
saying no, and they're like, dude, you gotta go.
And then you got everyone at the
And then-
shop to peer pressure him.
No, they peer pressured him himself.
No, you talked to them.
you
You
told them.
you literally told all of them like Vinny ain't going on the 2-man, and so they're all like, "Oh, we gotta go tell Vinny to go on the 2-man." And so Vinny felt peer pressured.
That's the first thing Gage asked me to when I went back to work. He was like, "Did he go?" No. He's like, "Why?" I was like, "Vinny didn't want to go and didn't want to go by myself." He's like, "Pussy." I was like, "I'm not dead."
You know, you could have gone still and gotten a
And he's
3-way
bo-
instead.
He's boning a 50-year-old.
Yeah, no.
54-year-old.
She,
Who has a
he's-
husband.
He's told me,
I've told.
and she's got fake tits.
Allegedly. That's
Allegedly.
what people told me.
That makes sense with her build. She's the Minecraft skeleton with giant boobs.
Told
So
you.
it would make sense.
Told you, Johnny.
How has our conversation gotten to this point?
Vinny
I
arrived.
don't know.
At what point did we turn down this path, Caleb?
At some point.
several.
You know, this all started. What did this all start as?
I don't know.
With the
Oh.
Chinese virus.
Yeah, Muscle
Yeah.
Man and Pops.
Also, man.
No, this
Oh yeah, wait, no, it technically started with Muscle Man and Pops and have the British.
Holy shit.
And then somehow it declined.
And now we're here talking about Austin's sex life again.
Why is it always my sex life?
Fake boobs.
To be fair, no one else here does anything out of the world out of pocket.
Here, yes.
Yeah, let's talk about Ryder's.
Yeah, let's talk about Ryder's sex life.
I've
Ryder
never
has
touched a girl.
non-existent.
Ryder, how many chicks are you talking
That's
to?
not true. You
Zero.
touched a boob.
Oh,
I've touched
Yeah.
a
You've also got a sloppy toppy.
how many men are you
That's
talking
true.
to?
You got a
You-
sloppy toppy, Vinny?
Oh.
a while ago.
From who?
But
But he got sloppy toppy.
When I was in high school.
Why didn't it continue?
I don't know.
Why do you let it end there?
I don't know. She just
Was it good?
I guess so.
Yes, so.
Why? Yeah. Why not pursue it further? Why did you just drop it?
Well, I guess she kind of dropped it. So
Was your
I
dick
guess
that bad?
I might be the problem.
Wait, did it end right after the sloppy toppy?
No, we still started talking after that, and then like
You didn't offer to.
Reciprocate?
Yeah.
I guess not.
That's probably why. It's probably because he didn't pursue a sexual relationship. She's like, nah.
It's like, damn, I just gave him a head and he doesn't want to continue? That's crazy.
To be fair, Vinny's an honorable man.
I have self-control sometimes.
Sometimes. What is the other times?
When I get really high.
So if you get really high around Marina, you might try to pursue her physically.
No, that's
Hot
not what
box Vinny before his date. Hot box Vinny before his date.
So theoretically, how many dates will it take before you pursue her on a physical?
It's also really what it is when it happens. It's not just gonna be like when he tries. It's
well,
like,
to be fair, he'll have signals that it's good to try, and that's when you try. You don't just go in for it blindly. You make sure there's signals.
Obviously. Even though he had signals, and he kind of, we're not gonna talk about that. Hey, it's after 3 days, Vinny. Okay.
No, that one was different. Like I said, he was trying to cover his own ass emotionally because he actually was invested emotionally, not just physically in that girl.
Oh, I think the last 3 chicks killed my emotional.
Yeah, Vinny still has an emotional side to him where he actually wants to build something real.
No, you kind of did that to yourself. Like, you actively saw the red flags and you're like, yeah, that sounds great.
No,
Caleb
is 100% correct. You do it every time. We all warn you every time. Every time you start talking to a girl, you start telling us about her, we all are like, bro, Austin, she's just going to hurt you. And you're like, it's okay, I can take it.
I'm just doing it for the sex.
And now you're like...
I always just do it for the sex. Hey.
Everyone's side you.
No, I think I know who absolutely killed it. Caleb and Dariah can just dox the name. It's killed it.
Yeah, I figured, but we all warned you about her.
Them,
we all warned you about her.
You guys were so stoked when I first
No, when you first talked about it, it sounded dope. Yeah. You guys went on dates with the fair. We were all on board at that point. Then you told us she's a crazy psycho. We're all like, dude, back out. And you're like, no. The sex is, you're like, the sex is great. We have sex all the time. We have sex like 4 times a day. You're like, it's great. I can her whenever I want. And we're all
rent control. Oh, just kidding. She's not.
Yeah, she would not be. And then we all grilled you for maybe being a dad. Dude, she was a red flag. At first, we all were on your side for 1 date, and then it all went down.
It was 2 dates.
Okay, you're right.
2 whole dates, and then it just
went down. To be fair, after the fair, we did say to you, she might have been using you for money. To get a free date to the fair. We did tell you that. I remember all of us being like, dude,
well, no, I kind of, before the fair, I offered, and then after that, she started to ask for stuff.
Yeah, exactly, and that's when we're like, dude.
But it's also because she doesn't have a job. Or a car.
Yeah, well, either way.
How old is she?
Same age as me.
Tell her to get away.
How old are you?
I'm about to be 22.
Oh, you're too old.
Yeah, dude, I'm about to be 22 and I didn't even realize it, really. It's like really soon.
Yeah.
I'm about to be 26.
Yeah, that's...
Johnny,
you're old.
You're old. You're an old ass man.
Vinny's about to be 21, like, really far away.
9 months.
Yeah,
that's 10 months. 11 months.
He just turned 20, so...
Caleb will be 3 months.
10 months.
3 months.
Like
23.
Then I'll become
23
like my
in
dad.
3 months.
Dude, this coming New Year's, we can actually go out and party.
6 months.
Yeah, and I won't have to look behind my back and be like,
Vinny, dude, this coming year, this next New Year's you're coming with us. You went to your girlfriend's this time you go with your friends.
And you can see me get drunk.
Yeah,
yes.
I don't want to get wasted, dude.
You have to for your 21st birthday and your first New Year's able to drink, you have to get wasted.
Yep.
Yeah. But like, dude, what if I like do something? Like,
we got you.
We're my dick out of dude. I've never
been guarding you.
I've never been so drunk to the point where I'm not in control of my actions.
You're gonna do it. And
Vinny,
you
have to do it,
bro. Yeah, if you act like that, we'll put it back in there for you.
Yep.
It's all good, you can't do anything worse than he did on his 21st birthday when we went into the club and he wanted to go dance with women and all of us were like, just go dance with him. He goes, I can't. And we're like, why? And he goes, I'm a pussy. And we're like, Austin, you're fine. Just go dance with him. And he starts screaming.
Oh, then he screamed it, and I remember why. Because Johnny wouldn't do it either. And I was like, do you want to leave then? And Johnny's like, no. I was like, I'm just gonna start screaming I'm a pussy so that we leave. And then I kept doing it, and that's why we.
Everyone was looking at our table.
Okay, maybe that can't be. I can't do anything.
Yeah, so you're fine.
Every time I go into Encore, I feel embarrassed. I'm like, they're gonna remember me.
But Vinny, your tab is paid for, my guy.
And all your drinks are free.
Yeah, it's your birthday.
Yes,
so
sir.
basically, I could be like my dad for a day.
Yep.
2 days.
2 days.
Unfortunate problem is you have to accept every drink you're handed.
Oh God.
It's okay though.
Listen. Vinny, I'll be the voice of reason. When I think you've had enough, I'll tell them to stop.
Okay. Yeah, if you're like puking all over yourself.
No, we're not gonna get
when you reach that point when you're puking.
No, we're not gonna get him to the point of puking in public. That's when we get back to the place. That's when he gets to the point.
That's when we're going shot for shot, Vinny.
Oh God, dude.
Yeah, you get back to the house and then
Oh,
go shot for
God.
shot after he's
You
already
just gotta
thrown up.
experience it one time, and after on New Year's you don't have to get that fucked up. You just have to get fucked
Well,
up.
here's another thing. I don't think you'll be like this guy on his.
Oh yeah, we gotta go
At
to Big
Denny's.
Boy afterward.
Oh,
Denny's.
dude, that was
Why
bad.
I gotta go to Big Boy?
That is Denny's.
He gave me
Denny's.
an
You gotta go to
Advil, and
Denny's.
you're not supposed to take medicine before you eat. Dude, I was in the bathroom back to back to back to back.
No, that's not why he puked. He puked because he was irresponsible and didn't drink enough water the night before.
Oh, I woke up everybody. The bathroom that you currently have,
He mutilated.
I
it.
mutilated that bathroom. I
destroyed
felt
it.
so bad
He vomited in the toilet like
for like an hour.
yeah. He was literally
I
sleeping
woke up
in that.
everybody.
He slept in that bathroom.
No, I slept right before the door of the
Yeah, I
bathroom.
know.
So people could go in just in case I was passed out.
And now it's my room.
Yeah, and if it happens again, Austin's just gonna sleep with you.
Oh no.
I like how he just says no. It doesn't say no or anything. He's like, oh no.
Do you want to talk about the gas station?
Oh my god.
The gas station, dude.
That's on you. Okay, you can say it. That's on you.
I went to the gas station to use the bathroom, and like I was in there forever, and then people were knocking on the door.
I know there was
And I
a
was
girl.
apologizing to people
It's like,
because
I'm
they wanted to
sorry,
use the
I'm
bathroom.
Dude,
sorry.
there was a girl that was knocking on the door. Austin was in there for like 10 minutes at least, and this girl's knocking on the door. There's a little girl. She just really need to use the
I
bathroom.
told him it wasn't a good idea to go for me to leave, and like, let's go to Denny's anyways. You'll feel better.
He was literally in there, and the girl.
We didn't even make it to Denny's.
He came out the door, and there was a dude standing there waiting to use the bathroom because the girl left because of how long it took. And the dude, Vinny, and as he's walking out, Austin just looks at him and goes, "I'm so sorry."
He should not have walked in there.
And then
It was a death trap.
he shat like his
So much alcohol.
shits.
Yeah,
Oh,
I had
God.
so much alcohol.
No.
It was bad.
He had a fifth of Jack to himself. It was gone the
Yeah,
next day.
I had a fifth of Jack. I woke up in the morning, it was a full thing. Nobody touched my Jack. It was my Jack, and there's like this much left in it.
How did you live?
The day
He had alcohol poisoning.
I did. I went home after like what? It was like 4 or 5 o'clock. I went straight to bed.
Dude, the 4th of July, this motherfucker, we all packed alcohol. We all brought alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
We had enough for everyone to have
No.
plenty. No,
I didn't have that much. Mostly as my brother's friends that stole it.
Dude, we counted out by the end of the day, start to finish. We were down there all day. He had 14 beers, including buzz balls and whatever else. The rest of us had maybe 2 or 3.
I didn't have 14.
Yes, you did. We counted.
No,
out
like I said, my brother's friends stole them.
whatever, bro. I don't.
They
believe
stole
you.
most of the beers.
You had a good buzz the whole day, and the rest of us were stuck there like. You
I drank
Austin.
most of the Twisteds, I'll admit that. But I also bought the Twisteds.
Yeah, and
But
then
the other ones got stolen mostly.
Sarah and I brought 2 12-packs of separate alcohol. We got hers and mine. Mine was just the Miller's.
Yeah, Miller's are good. Blue Moon's gross.
Yeah.
Blue Moon's. I didn't even try it.
We had some and I gave them all to Kelly. They tasted bad. Well, they weren't too horrible, but they just tasted like really thick.
Austin,
Yeah,
do you ever think
drafts
that you
are
have a
better.
problem?
Why do you think I'm doing dry January? I haven't drinking since New Year's.
4 days.
5 days.
I know. I'm not gonna do it though. I'm not doing it. So Kelly was trying to get me to do it. He had a gun of alcohol.
Yeah,
Like when
yeah.
and he was just like, "Should I bring this?" Like, dude, I'm not doing it.
And Austin denied it like a absolute plebeian. I can't respect that
Austin,
choice.
you have a problem. Austin, why do you deny that?
No, like a gun? A gun bottle?
A gun of bottle
Dog, that
alcohol.
sounds sick. And he told him no.
No, I told him to bring in Caleb and Ryder my drink, and he's like, it's not the same though.
It's not, because all of us have to. You suck.
So you have a problem, and you got roommates that like to encourage you.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, oh, Austin,
Caleb, do you have a problem?
No.
How much do you drink usually? Like, how often a week? How many days a week?
he's been matching me lately.
Oh, how many days a week do you sleep?
Well, I don't drink as much as him, though.
Yeah, but how
I
many
will.
You
days
still do
a
every
week?
weekend, though.
How many days of the week would
One.
you say? Oh, okay, that's not
That
bad.
was 2 for
2's not even that bad. If it's not like if it doesn't
That's all
exceed
I
like
do.
4 or 5,
That's all I do.
I've heard of you doing it in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
That's when I was working second shift, and like that, I had a little bit more of a. I was a little bit more upset the whole
Then he
time.
said he almost kissed Mike when Mike told him he was moving to first.
On the lips. He told me, he was like, Vinny, January 20th, you're going to first. I was like, Mike, I could kiss you right now.
You did not tell him
I
that.
did not. I told him thank you.
You should have told him.
I remember the day I went to first, and me and Vinny were literally celebrating, and Mike's like, "Good news," like kind of angry about it.
Dude, it's not the. I mean, I don't really give a about Mike anymore. It's just the fact I want a life, dude.
Yeah. Well, you're here on Sunday. You
Yeah,
got to
2 days of the week I have freedom.
Sometimes 2 days.
Well,
not even all
yeah.
the time.
All right, guys. I think we're good to get wrapping up here for the day.
Yeah, that's a pretty great gossip, guys.
This was a very devolved episode. Apologetic to everyone who is going to listen to this, but
You're welcome.
it felt so fun
Fell
this
off.
way. It was good. We talked about a lot of random, stupid, nonsensical bullcrap.
Yeah, but it just descended fast.
And they met Vinny. They fucking met a guy named Vinny.
Vinny needs to come more often.
Hey, yo.
No. Full fast forward. 365. 24/7.
Are you having a stroke?
74.
Wait, you're okay with coming or Joel?
Alright, you guys have a good week. Thanks for coming to episode 15 of The Great Gossip Guys, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.